Okay. Now that you're nice and scared of cats, okay, my story is about Mexico. Has anybody been to Mexico on holiday? Visiting? Dennis? How many times to Mexico?
One.
Just one time. Any scary stories from Mexico?
No.
No? Okay, well here's one. A long time ago, okay, hundreds of years ago, in a very small town, a village in Mexico, there was a beautiful girl called Maria. Okay, she was stunning. Everybody loved her. She was beautiful. Thick, black, long hair, lovely face, and she would always wear a long white dress when she was walking through the town. Okay? Because she was so beautiful and because the town was so small, okay, she had lots of admirers, lots of boyfriends, very popular. Okay? And she had 3 children from the town. Okay? But she wasn't interested in these boys. She was only interested in the duke, the rich, important, handsome duke of the town, okay? Very important man. And she wanted to marry him. She was crazy in love with him, and she wanted to marry him. But he said, Maria, I can't marry you. You have 3 children. Okay? And a long time ago, in the past, you couldn't marry somebody who already had children from a different person. Okay? It would cause big problems for your family, big disgrace on your family. And because she was crazy and in love with this man, she decided that the only way that she could get her duke to marry her was if she killed her 3 children. Okay? So one evening, it was cold and dark and there was smoke in the town, and she decided nobody would see her because of the weather, so she went down to the river with her 3 children, okay? And she drowned them in the water. She put them under the water until they died and left them there. Okay, and forever they were in the river. She came back to the town and she spoke to the Duke and she said, Duke, my children are gone. Okay, they're never coming back and I'm free of my children. We can be married now. And the Duke said, no, you're crazy. You killed your 3 children. Of course we can't get married. And anyway, I'm far too important to marry you. You're just a normal girl. I'm the Duke. I'm too important for you. Okay? So he went off with another girl, another important girl from a different town. And poor Maria, of course, now she was left with no children and no duke. Okay? She had nothing left, and she was found every day walking along the river, screaming and crying for her children. Okay? Eventually, she decided there was nothing more that she could do except kill herself. Okay? She had nothing. She had nobody, and she didn't want to live anymore. So she drowned herself in the same way that she had drowned her children. She went into the river, under the water until she died. Okay? People say in the town, okay, there is a legend that Maria, the spirit of Maria, would come back, okay, to people in the town to visit them and to haunt them. And the legend was that if you saw Maria, okay, the image of the figure of Maria coming, something bad was going to happen to you. Okay? This is hundreds of years ago, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, just a legend. But a few years ago, I went to Mexico, okay, to live with a family and to study Spanish. And one evening, we were talking about the tourism of the area, okay, what places I should visit, what towns I should go to, what things I should do, etc., etc. And the town I was living in was very close to the town where Maria, the legend of Maria, was from. And I said, okay, what about this town here? Should I go here, or can I visit here? And they said, no, 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 never, never, never go to this town. Okay, it's quite pretty, quite interesting, but never go. I said, why? And they explained the story of the legend to me. Okay, and I said, well, of course, it's only a legend. Don't be ridiculous, nothing will happen. It's hundreds of years ago. And they told me a story, okay, that a few years previously, 2 men from the town had been working in a factory. Okay, and normal day at work, they finish their jobs, they get in the cars together, and they're driving home together in the car. They're driving along, the windows are down, it's a very hot night, okay, normal for Mexico. Driving along past the river, and suddenly it becomes very cold when they pass the river. Very, very cold. The temperature drops suddenly, okay? And smoke starts to fill the air. It's all grey and thick, and they can't see anything. So they start to slow down the car to see what's happening. It's not normal for this time of year. And suddenly they can see in the distance the figure of a girl coming towards them, a beautiful girl. Okay, she's lovely, beautiful. Thick, long black hair, a long white dress, but she's crying. Okay? were about to stop for the girl to ask what was the problem, and then both of the men realized it was Maria. Okay? It was the spirit coming towards them. Obviously terrified, they shot off into the distance in their car very, very quickly to get home. Okay? They arrive home, they're panicked, they're terrified, and they explain all the story to their wife and their family. But their wives think, don't be stupid. It was just a normal girl walking along the river. Maybe you didn't see properly because of the smoke. Maybe you've had a drink. Just go to bed, you'll be fine. Don't be stupid. It's a legend from hundreds of years ago. And the men think, okay, it's a bit strange, but okay, fine. They go to bed, they think about it a bit, and they go to sleep. The next day, a normal day, they wake up, go to work, normal. Okay, no problems. They're driving home again at the end of the day, in the car, talking about their day, normal stuff, and they pass the same river. Okay, and again, at exactly the same part, it becomes very cold, again. Smoke fills the air, it's completely dark, okay, they can't see. They slow down again, okay, and they can see Maria coming towards them. Or they think it's Maria coming towards them. Before they can go off into the distance, the tyre of the car is punctured. Okay, something hits the tyre, and there's a hole in it and it bursts. Okay? The car starts spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning faster and faster, and it hits a tree. Very, very quickly. Okay? And the two men are killed instantly. Maybe they're found the next day. Their families, obviously, told all of the town the story that the two men had previously seen Maria. Okay? And everybody believed that Maria had come to kill them. It was the legend coming true. Okay? And if you go to the village now, everybody is still terrified of the story. Okay? Moral of the story? Anybody? Never trust Mexicans. They're all weird. There you go.